Hi, I'm Lynn Bridgeford, wishing you a very happy 2020. So it's a really good time to make resolutions and make changes. Any time is really a good time to make changes and to set out to have new resolutions. But there's a good focus on it around New Year, and it's part of our tradition that people make resolutions. They set out to do things. And what I want to help you do is to make sure that you achieve them. So one of the really important things in an aim or a resolution is to make sure it's something you really want to do. If it's something that somebody else wants you to do but you're not that interested, yes, the odds are stacked against you. So really, first of all, check in with yourself. Is this something you really want to attain? And then that's the start. So the next thing would be to make it SMART. That's specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and timely. So I do SMART aims with my yoga students in class, and it started with one student who wanted to be able to do a headstand before she turned 50. She'd never done a headstand in her life before. So we had a look at this and we wanted to see if it was SMART. So it was specific. She wanted to be able to stand on her head unaided, however she got there, for even a microsecond. So the measurable was we could all count a second. The achievable, was that she was strengthening herself with her neck and her shoulders and her upper body, and she was working towards this. So we did realise that that was attainable. And was it realistic? Yes, she was on her way to doing that. So with some time and effort and encouragement and extra exercises to build towards it, this was realistic. Timely? Well, the time was by her 50th birthday. So we had great fun and inspiration working towards this in class, and everybody helped and everybody encouraged. And just before her 50th birthday, she got up into headstand and was there for half a second or a microsecond. That was her aim, and everybody was excited, and so was she. So we decided that everybody who wanted to would choose an aim each term. So at the beginning of the term, people decide what do they want to achieve. And then we have a look together and see, is it SMART? Because if it's not SMART, it's not going to work. Do they want to do it, and is it SMART? So that's what I would encourage you to do with any aim that you want to achieve, is check, is it SMART? Check, do you really want to do it? And then get the help you need to get there. What we sometimes do is we may need to modify the aim along the way. If somebody's been ill or they've injured themselves or not been able to do as much as they normally would, then we have to modify the aim. So somehow we make sure that the aim is achievable, even if it slightly changes. Now, that's not cheating, that's being adaptable, because there are very real reasons sometimes why things change. It's life. So I have some aims related to my YouTube channel, and I'm aiming to start to do some series. So I'm going to be specific on these because there's lots of topics I can cover, and I'm going to be looking at things like applied kinesiology, what is it, and how does it work, how can it help you. And I'm also going to be doing some self-help series, so how can you learn to do some of these things for yourself. So we'll also be looking at functional biochemistry, so that's what happens in the chemistry in the body, what happens with your hormones, what happens with toxicity from the environment, how do we cope with it, what can we do to counteract it, what is real and what isn't, and sometimes it's different things for different people. And with the way sometimes how our bodies work, we can make worse poisons inside us than the ones that come from the outside if our detox pathways aren't working properly. So there will be times that you will need some specialist help, but I'm aiming to give you some lessons, some coaching in how to simply help yourself. So there will also be food, nutrition, there will be yoga postures, things to help you with yoga, pranayama, that's breathing, different breathing exercises, how to master your breath, how to become healthier. Breathing is the first and last thing we ever do. So if you work with that at your own pace, that is a great health benefit. We will also be looking at things like gut health and heart health, your digestion. We'll be looking at exercises, and that's not necessarily fitness exercises, but the kind of exercises I give people as rehabilitation when they've injured something. So what to do to help yourself with a frozen shoulder, how to stretch, how to strengthen, which exercises to do to limit your risk of injury with certain sports and dancing. I'll be looking at what happens with musicians, what happens to their bodies, what happens with their emotions, what happens with stress, what can we do to minimize stress or to help our bodies cope with it. So there are many things we can look at: joint health, food sensitivities. Another one I'll be looking at I call under the hood, so the cranium, what goes on in the cranium. So to help people understand a little bit about what cranial osteopathy is and how it can help them and what goes on inside the cranium. It's very complex, and I find when I explain things to my patients about what's happening and why they are having their symptoms and how I can help them, that they find that hugely interesting. And often it's things that have happened a long time ago, because the body remembers everything. So if we look at people's top resolutions according to a poll in the UK for 2020, number 1, diet or eat healthier. Number 2, exercise more. Number 3, lose weight. Number 4, save more and spend less. Number 5, learn a new skill or hobby. Number 6, quit smoking. Number 7, read more. Number 8, find a new job. Number 9, drink less alcohol. Number 10, spend more time with family and friends. Now, a poll that I looked at in 2018 was very similar, although in a slightly different order. So it looks like taking care of our health is a number 1 thing. So I would encourage you all to enjoy your life, enjoy your health, do the things that you love and do them healthily. Eat plenty of good food, good fruit and vegetables, drink enough water, get enough rest, do the things you love. And thank you for watching, and it's been a pleasure to share with you. That's what I love to do. Please like, subscribe, notify, and tell me anything you'd like to hear about that I can help you with that we haven't covered or mentioned. So wishing you a very happy, very successful 2020. Let's have it as a year of plenty and plenty of good things. Thank you so much.